Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey, and today we're just going to do a short video of expense tracking for some events that we just had this weekend, and we're just going to go over our budget to see what came out of the bank account. I would like to say welcome back to everyone, and welcome if you're new. I like to give new subscribers shout outs, and I do have a couple, and that is Karen Parker and Miss Chikaro or Shikaro. I'm so sorry if I mispronounce your name, but thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate you all. If you just recently subscribed and you didn't hear your name, mainly it's because your account is not public, but then sometimes it takes a couple days for YouTube to catch up in the studio. But anyway, let's go ahead. This is going to be a super short video. So we went to the concert this weekend. Not the concert. That's normally where the concerts are. But we went to the game, to the Pistons game this weekend. And it wasn't on the weekend. It was on Monday. Sorry, guys. I'm all over the place. So we parked. I feel like everything that we did, because it's a Pistons game, I think next time I would just park in the structure or just pay to park. Because I feel like we spent maybe a little more money by parking further and walking than if we would have just parked in the garage, meaning that we parked in the place. It's a hotel downtown. It's a hotel casino actually in downtown, and near the area where it's at, it's a little strip called Greek Town, and they have like all the good restaurants and all the good things. So we're walking past. We go into this sweet shop. Oh my gosh, I got some baklava. Mr. Bailey got some cookies. The couple that was with us, they was buying stuff. We was just, oh man, just sitting there eating all the sweets and stuff. But we was on our way to this restaurant bar that sells poutine. So I really wanted some poutine, and I wanted Mr. Bailey to be able to taste theirs. So that's where we stopped. We didn't get any drinks or anything like that. We just got water. So me and Mr. Bailey shared a poutine, and the other couple shared a poutine. And then we went on and proceeded to walk, into to the other place. So we did. I did get a glass of wine inside of there. I said I wasn't, but I did because it was actually more affordable than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like $20-something, and it wasn't. But so I did get a glass of wine in there, like around halftime or something, and then. What did we do? On the way back, it was colder. See, it was nice on the way walking there, but on the way back, it was colder. And one of the people that was with us didn't have on like a coat. She only had on a jacket. So I'm like, I'm not walking back. It was like too cold. And when you're downtown, you're also by the Detroit River, so it's even colder. So yeah, we end up catching an Uber, and I paid for the Uber. Hold on, I gotta check on this oatmeal, guys. I'm trying to make some for Mr. Bailey. He just got home. All right, but overall, we had a great time. So you guys know we had a $100 budget. So I'm gonna tell you which was right here. So I'm gonna let you guys know in just a second once we get to the expense thing of how much we spent on that night. And so overall we still didn't do bad, but I think we could have did better. But I'm so used to going to like a Lions game or something like that where everything is packed and everything costs more. So at least I know how to plan for the future if we ever go to a Pistons game again. But the DTE has not come out yet for $175, but it is paid and the money is in the account. The Jeep, we haven't put anything towards it yet. It was due yesterday. But we're going to pay it this weekend. But guys, maybe this video is not going to be as short as I thought. So I'm just going to put a little, Mr. Bailey told me don't even share this, but I said, well, I have to because it's going to come out of our expenses eventually. But the Jeep is at the dealership. You guys remember on Monday when I was like, okay, Mr. Bailey is going to get his hair cut. He's driving the Jeep. I was in the car working in the Honda, and I was on the phone with him, and I heard something go bing. It went into that mode again, but I really honestly think it's the transmission. I don't know why anybody won't listen to me. The car has over 300,000 miles, even though the engine doesn't have over 300,000 miles. But when the engine goes out, that the transmission is going to be soon to follow. And so he said it was like it jerked and then when it jerked so hard that it went into that mode. So I told him, just don't even drive it, just whatever, I'm on the way to come get you, because I was actually working my way back home anyway, so that we can, you know, get ready for the Pistons game. And so I just called our insurance company and had the tow truck come and take it straight to the dealership instead of, you know, that one place. So it's in there, and at this point I'm going to trade it in or sell it or whatever. So you're gonna see me really stuffing this, because if I do the 100 envelope challenge, it'll be $5,050, and I think that's probably what I'm upside down on if I can fix it. So if it's a transmission, I'm gonna get like a used transmission. I'm not gonna get it fixed at the dealership. I'll take it, you know, somewhere else and get a used transmission, because I know the dealership is not gonna do a used one. They're gonna try charge me top dollar. So and then I'm gonna sell it or trade it in. But I don't want to give it to somebody like that, because I know, like, even if you can drive it and it doesn't go into that mode, I know it's eventually going to go into that mode, because of, I believe it's really the transmission. But they haven't called me yet, so, you know, for any updates or whatever. So hopefully soon we'll have some updates on that. But anyway, if we got new people here, they probably like, we don't know what you're talking about. Hurry up and get to the expense tracking. Okay, so I only have, I think I'm on the last page. Yep. So this is a bleed through right here from this page. But anyway, what do we have here? So Mr. Bailey, what is today? I mean, what is this receipt? 27/10/27. He went to Walmart to get some stuff, just some little stuff for the kids, and that was all under grocery, some drinks and stuff when we were leaving, and that came up to $607. And then while we was in Walmart, I got me a hat. All of that I'm gonna put into the total amount of what we spent out of that $100. But I got me a hat for the game. But anyway, that was also on the 27th. So this is not the hat, but this is, I was in there about to fall out. So I went to the Subway in there. That you, Tim? And I'm gonna put this under food and drink. You like? Okay, bye, have a good day. Thank you. And it was $7.10. I got a sandwich. I got a Philly cheese sandwich, and I felt I think my sugar was dropping again, but I just saw that and was like, okay, this will hold me. And it did hold me until we split that poutine later too. And then Mr. Bailey, just right now, Mr. Bailey, it just brought, I may as well do this right now, but Mr. Bailey just got me a coffee from McDonald's, and that's under food and drink also, and that's $1.79. Okay, so now we're gonna give this a total. We're gonna put these receipts into the Fetch Rewards app. If you don't know what that is, it's just an app where you take a picture of your receipt, and once you upload it, they will give you points that you can redeem for a gift card. Me and Mr. Bailey just used ours just recently for date night for his birthday. We redeemed a $50 gift card, and it really helped because our bill ended up only coming up to like $6 and something that night. So I'm just gonna leave my code over here. If you use my code, if you scan this, or rather put the code in, or it's also linked down below, we'll both get points once you scan your first receipt, and it's like a lot of points too. So we had, what was our budget? 150. Yeah. So our grocery budget is 150. So minus 607. So we have 143.93. And then food and drink was 30, right? Yeah. So 30 minus 710. It was down to 22.90. And then $1.70. $1.79. 21.11. So I don't necessarily have, if you're new here, I don't necessarily have this money sitting in an envelope anywhere that I'm counting down from. This is just me trying to stick to the budget so that I won't go over. But the last thing was on the 27th, out of the $100 that we spent, let's see, 27, out of the $100 that we had for game night, including everything that we did, we spent $78. Okay, I did this backwards. It was supposed to say Pistons and then game night, but we'll get it. So we spent $78 out of everything that we did. That's including me getting a hat, getting something to eat, getting an Uber back, getting a glass of wine there. We spent $78. So 100 minus 78 is $22 left. Not bad. I'll be able to find this later when we close out on the weekend. Okay. So, you know what? I never finished this part right here saying that the YouTube TV is set to come out today. It has not come out of the account today. They always take it out later. Let me check this oatmeal again. I just don't want it to stick. It's doing good so far. So, yeah, it's going to come out later. So I'm not going to mark any of this until it comes out. So you will probably see this in tomorrow's video once it's finally out. But we are not going to cash stuff today. I did not go to work yesterday. Mr. Bailey didn't go to work on Monday night. So we both took our days off. So we wasn't even going to, you know, start stuffing towards this until, like, today for me is Wednesday. So you guys are going to be seeing this actually on Wednesday. But after this video is over, I'm going to start my next video for tomorrow. And then that's when you'll see the cash stuffing, because we're going to go out and work. Well, he already worked last night, and then I'm going to work today because we have Lyft has a bonus. I might, if I can remember, I'll leave it up here on the screen, like showing you what it looks like. So they have this new thing where I think they're trying to get you to start driving better, as far as not speeding, making sure your phone is on a mount, all of those type of things. So I can get $255 for 50 rides if my driving insight score is at 95. Well, it's at 88, and I know that's because sometimes I do, like, go over the speed limit, like not by much, but if I'm trying to pass somebody, if I'm trying to accelerate on the thing, sometimes you're just trying to keep with the flow of traffic, you know. But if I don't do that, and if I don't worry about the driving insight score, about getting that up, it would be $155 for 50 rides, and I wouldn't have to be stressed out about, you know, even though I would love to make that extra $100. But if you don't have your driving insight score right, you won't get any money at all, zero. I mean, besides what you made, you know, driving. So I'm going to go out today and actually do Uber this afternoon and see, like, I'm going to try 10 rides, and then I'm going to see how much my score goes up out of 10 rides. If it goes up a couple points, I would really only need like 5 more points, and I could actually do that within that time. I might go for that 255, but it all depends on how much the score goes up today. So we'll see. But anyway, if you made it to this point, thank you so much. I just wanted to come on and give you guys an update. It was really about game night. It was really what this was all about, because I know I haven't really, even though you guys have seen videos, I really haven't talked to you guys about that since Monday. So if you did make it to this point, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you could just do me a favor and leave me a comment, even if it's just an emoji, an exclamation point, a star, I don't care. It just, anything helps, because we are monetized on this channel, and all of the money that we're making on YouTube in 2025, we are putting towards our debt, which is this section right here. So we've been slowly adding money to our debt, and we're going to be also going into 2026 now also. So yeah, so all of our money that we're making on YouTube is going towards that. But your likes, your hypes, your shares, all of those things help also. And if you're not subscribed, I hope you would consider subscribing and joining the community. And even if you think you are subscribed, just go and check and make sure, because sometimes we think we are and we're not. So I will see you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's video. We're going to do a ride along, and we are gonna, I'm not sure if we're gonna really cash stuff though, since I'm actually doing that video after this. I'm not sure if we're gonna cash stuff, but we will do a ride along to see if I could actually get that insight score up. So because I have until tomorrow, which is Thursday, which is the day you're seeing this video, to know which one I'm gonna choose. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching.